Hey everyone, James Sharmack from the Nerd Room with J&J. So I just recently went to the Fan Expo Boston 2022, as you've seen from the videos. I took part in 3 different photo ops. Today we're going to talk about the Ewan McGregor one, the big one, the big name that got dropped last, about a month before the show, and everyone just lost their minds. I lost my mind, obviously. He's the biggest draw they've had, probably, they'll say, they did say in the panel he's probably the biggest draw they've probably ever had, and he's a giant reason why the show was successful as it was to them anyways. I thought it was successful. Some people, not so much, but it is what it is. So, he's just coming off of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the series on Disney+. I guess he's done another couple cons before this, but still, it's like a victory lap. It's the kind of name that he's going to command a few more bucks than other people, but I was something I could justify spending money on for a photo op. Because when am I ever going to see Obi-Wan or Ewan McGregor ever in my life? There's a big chance never going to encounter him ever. So I justified, when the fees are done, when the digital copy is put in, the $291, worth it. I can afford it, and I did. And this cat, he's a workhorse. He was there Saturday and Sunday. I would have thought, a big name like that, he'd just come in for a day and take and leave or whatever. But no, he did 2 photo ops on Saturday, one in the morning, one at night. Did autograph signings, did photo ops Sunday morning, and did some signings, and then did the panel at the end. So, I was kind of surprised at, the efforts he did, put out through the whole weekend. He was there the whole weekend. That was awesome. There was part of me that didn't think he was going to show up for whatever, he's going to, do something. But no, he did show up. I was part of the first group, at least the first block of photo ops Saturday morning. I was group 3 or something. So, there's a massive line there, and I'm thinking to myself, trying to think of something cool I'm going to say, maybe refer to Black Hawk Down, which way to point your gun, right? So, maybe get pose, to the camera, pointing the gun there or whatever, or try to, show I'm not, just a Star Wars guy. I know his career. I've seen a lot of his movies, obviously. The last one that I know that was in the theater was, Birds of Prey, which, if you've seen the review, I said, he did a great job as an over-the-top villain. So, the line goes, there's probably maybe 200 people in front of me. He started at 11 o'clock, and, I'm to do the photo op at 11:20. So, I eventually get there, and, they have, it set up so basically there's no way in Hades anyone can really take a photo outside of what's doing, so you go around curtains and whatnot, and then when you finally see him, or I finally see him, my brain just clicks and everything just he's right in front of you. He's right there, and I just go full geek, full nerd. I'm like, this is nuts. And he's smiling and laughing because he knows he's got me reeled in for being it's a fan. I appreciate me. He's shaking my hand and he's saying to me thank you, and I'm like, dude, I'm never watching this hand again. And he's chuckling at it, and here's a photo. So try to get it in the light. So there you go, smiling. He's got his hand on my shoulder. That's pretty cool, a couple of drinking buddies. Nice big smile. I'm smiling. It's a great photo. That's the ticket to the panel I went to. That's a fantastic panel. And I wish I could have recorded the full panel, but my phone was all wonky. So, yeah, that was awesome. As I'm leaving, it's enjoy the rest of your week. I'm oh, I will, sir. I'll enjoy it, absolutely. So, that was just awesome. Guys, if you can justify ever, spending a little for a photo op with, you're not going to regret it. You can afford the bills. If you can, spend a little. You can't get greatness for cheap. You can't be cheap and expect to get greatness out of it. You have, if you want, a story to tell, whatever, whomever for whenever, because I'm probably going to tell this Ewan McGregor story for the rest of my life, maybe into the afterlife or whatever. But you just spend a little if you can, or if you're going to maybe need some downline, save for it and spend it, because it's one of those moments I'm never going to forget. I'm so happy. Any other day I'd probably lose my mind for spending that much money, but I'm so glad I did, and it's just the photo's there, right? So it's a testament to meeting someone. So maybe next year we'll do autographs with photo ops, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked that little story. If you do like, I have a couple more photo op stories. So again, we'll see you next time at Nerd Room J&J.